Welcome back to the Etihad Arena in Hasselt in Belgium, where big John Henderson, the Highlander, is 2 legs away from only his second ever major quarter-final appearance. He leads 8-2 against Roby John Rodriguez, the young Austrian who has really struggled in this one. Hendo throwing for a 9-2 lead here. We have seen incredible comebacks. Simon Whitlock's come from 7 legs down at this very tournament. I remember Andy Hamilton doing it to Simon Whitlock. And of course, James Wade in the final of the Masters from 9-2 down against Mervyn King. But all 3 of those players that pulled that off had years and years and years of experience on this 21-year-old Austrian who's trying to do something similar to Hendo here.
He's not just been poor in the odd legs, it's been all the way through the match. That's the troubling thing for him. Is it one maximum, that great 108 finish, 97. But apart from that, you can't really look at anything else in that match that's really giving him anything to chew on. It's almost trying to climb a ladder with flippers on. Just can't seem to get going at all. We're behind in this leg already, and not producing something to at least hang on to the shirt tails of Big John. So he's not under any pressure whatsoever. He's just plodding on, doing his own thing. That's all he needs to do.
And again, Roby John missing big numbers, and how many times has he gone into the 5 in this one?
27. John, you require
84. Yeah, definite poor performance. I mean, Henderson doesn't even need to go the bull route, and he's thrown 15 darts.
47.
Well, he is going to come back. 3 clear darts at double 18 for a 9-2 lead to go 1 leg away from a place in the last 8. Either Kim Huybrechts, the Belgian playing in his home country, or the number 4 seed Peter Snakebite Wright awaits the winner of this one. And though looking at double 9.
So he's still not left himself a finish. Henderson just doing his own thing. Rodriguez really, he just wants to go stage, doesn't he? If he's got an interview after this, let's hope he doesn't miss it.
81.
Warren a little, putting the boot into the 21-year-old at his debut in the European Championship.
Well, he likes to give some welly. Let's give him a bit back. He'd be absolutely 96. Distraught, I will have to say. Young shoulders. You know, we're bullying him up all the time because he is such a good player. He's just not produced 42. It today. But he's looked poor because he's, I wouldn't say given up, he's just so despondent. His shoulders are down, there's no good body language.
It's a tough school,
yeah,
PDC
absolutely.
darts, and you know, sometimes you're going to get a hiding. He said earlier on that he wasn't afraid of losing, and that losing is just a learning experience, and he will get better for it. Well, it would probably mean there's a lot of lessons to be learned from this particular experience for him.
More than one, yeah.
121.
Well, knocks off the odd one. Leaves him 150. What a way to win the match that would be. He did beat Robert Thornton with a couple of big finishes in the last 2 legs.
68.
But he's got all the time in the world to see this off. 150 for Hendo.
Rodriguez is almost begging for a ton, isn't he? Just a couple of straight tons. Back to back.
45.
227, you'd be looking at leaving something handy here. He may not even leave a finish. Well, he will do now. He's at the treble, but he's been hitting 3 single numbers all around the board, all the way through the match.
Tops for Hendo for 10-2, and he is in the quarter-finals. And, well, consolatory pat on the back from the big man. But Roby John Rodriguez, a very, very big disappointment for the 21-year-old from Austria. But what a weekend this is turning out to be for Big John Henderson. Just his second major quarter-final appearance. A 10-2 victory. Either Kim Huybrechts or Peter Wright await him in the quarters.
Big John Henderson has crushed Little John. The baby-faced Austrian Roby John Rodriguez won't get to meet his hero Kim Huybrechts in the last 8 tomorrow. The Highlander winning 10-2 to reach his second major TV quarter-final after being better throughout. He averaged 84, making 43% of his double attempts. Just 22% checkout rate for Roby John tells a tale in itself. Well, both players are now reflecting on the match with Dan Dawson.
John, congratulations, you're through to a second major quarter-final of the PDC. Probably a little bit more stress-free than you might have imagined.
Oh, definitely. I started off so well, and obviously Robbie's a great player. He didn't turn up as I was expecting him to do, because he's a good player, but it's so hard up there. Again, we're all chasing for the... But I'm happy to get through that. It was a very hard game. The average probably doesn't reflect the way the game played, but just happy to get through. Really, I'm happy to get through.
Roby, thanks for coming and talking to us. When we spoke earlier on, you said, look, I'm not afraid of losing. It's a learning experience. I'm still learning the game. I suppose that's the way you've got to look at that one.
Yeah, definitely. I thought I was playing better than that one a few minutes ago, but yeah, I didn't play that good, and we'll see what happens in future. But I'm still learning from that losing, and I'm gonna watch that game definitely 2 or 3 times ago on the computer, and yeah.
Still making progress, though, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't care about losing. Happens sometimes, but I'm still learning. So I'm just 21, and I keep it going.
John, you managed to make the final of a European Tour event, playing great darts all weekend in Munich earlier this year. That's what's boosted you up the rankings. That's part of the reason you're here this weekend. Do you feel like we could be seeing something similar from you?
Well, you just never know in this game, do you? Every day is a different day in darts. You know, I had a great day in Munich that day, which probably has set me up for the rest of the year. Probably, as Robbie will say, we never played great darts. I played great against Robert yesterday, which I was happy the way I played. The day wasn't too great, and I feel for wee Robbie here just now, because I know he's a lot better than that. Just unfortunately for me that I've gotten through, but you never know. You never know. It's a tough game. No matter who you play on that stage, it's a tough game, and we just have to carry on. So.
Peter Wright or Kim Huybrechts next. Good luck, John.
Cheers, Don.